Those beautiful Patreon members. What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jared.
I'm Keith.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here.
Why?
V, love me again. If y'all really love us, hit that subscribe button and become real redeemers today. Please, I need it. For more content like this, jump on the Patreon. We got the Stretchy Talk episodes that are up now. We got live performances. Bon Voyage is up as well. Run BTS in the Soup. I feel like it's some recordings, some JK exclusive stuff behind the scenes. Just more BTS content in general. But we've been waiting for it. V is here. No long talk. Let's jump into this. Album coming soon too. Pre-release. You guys ready for this? Woo! What do y'all think this is gonna be? Neat? Rock?
It's giving a ballad, an emotional ballad about loving somebody.
It's giving neo soul.
I was just listening to Common.
What?
Go. Okay, that's all right. Everything's cleared up now. Strikingly handsome. She light skinned? Somebody put that pressure on Vic. Straight up. Match cut was crazy.
Fire.
Super fire. It's nice.
Love me again.
Very beautiful.
Make sure you subscribe and have a good time. It's almost everything I expected. I expected it to be on this type time. I like it. It's a feels almost like an indie artist. Almost like one of those lounge like vibes and everything.
Like open mic type.
Yeah, like open mic type time. I'm actually interested to see if he like does like an acoustic version of this or something that's gonna be like an intimate setting and everything. But the production on here was fine. The thing to me which carried everything was really just his vocals. I thought he did a very good job of like being very, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I use intimate already. I felt like he was like
Vulnerable?
Vulnerable was a good word. It definitely felt like he was pouring his heart out. It sounded like, you know, his baby left him longing for more, wanting more, some might say. But I want to know if this is going to be the vibe overall of the album. Is this more so kind of just a one-off? Because I think Redeemers was saying like this was a pre-release. Even though someone said this was on the album. The album got to be on this type time now. That's going to be interesting then. Because so far everyone's album has been something like very personal to them. Or been almost about like a time period within something. So I'm interested to see if this was something that real life was happening to him, like a love loss, or if this is something that he's just writing but kind of like it's through somebody else. Like this didn't happen to him, you know what I mean? That's my spill. How you feel about this?
You young fellas on reading a chip.
He was mid bite. He was like
It's alright, you know. The video was really cool. I love the approach, you know, the whole intimate open mic feel and vibe, you know. I don't know why I would see myself drinking some hot cocoa to this, but that's all I can think about, some hot cocoa.
How many marshmallows?
A lot.
Oh, you drown your cup?
Yeah.
To the point where it's like you gotta move them out the way to get the cocoa.
Yeah. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but it was a very nice song, you know. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't be mad if I heard it again, but not necessarily a download, but you know, he's doing something, man. You can really feel the emotions and the passion coming out. I didn't really resonate too much with the song. I mean, the feeling of the song, yeah, but like it just wasn't like, you know, it didn't really grab my attention how I expected it to.
You don't got nobody you want to love again?
Is it? Nah. Maybe they should love me again.
Wow.
Respectfully.
Wow, Jared.
Make reactions great again.
I like this song. I like the vibe of the song. I like the tempo. I like the production of this. This is definitely one of those songs that I could smoke to, you know, vibe out to. I like this neo soul indie sound that V is going for on this particular song. My opinion, I agree with Nick. I really do hope his album is like this.
Do you?
Yeah, I actually do. I like the sound. Sound is very chill, very calm. I like calm sounds. Calm sounds make me happy.
Zach go to sleep listening to the ocean.
I swear I used to.
I go to sleep listening to
Oh,
vacuum. I listen to vacuum
I really
cleaners.
used to. It's very relaxing.
Very relaxing.
That's why I want to live by a beach. I just like the sound of the ocean, water clashing. But I don't like getting like ocean. Ocean is very scary.
I like hearing glass plates being thrown on the ground.
You like screaming.
If you wake up and drink a Mountain Dew, just and crush it on your head.
I like listening to metal.
Like childhood trauma.
Yeah. V definitely wants people probably to feel nostalgic though. I always say he has like an old timey voice.
I listen to two old people argue.
You tell him Ethel.
I like too the VCR type joint. My fault.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, like the little boxy joint where it's like the VCR film and stuff. He knows what he's doing. I feel like he's trying to set a mood. Some old love. Remember we said old love is dead and shit? It's back now.
That's it.
I hope so. We just was complaining about niggas not begging, and then he over here talking about love me again.
He's begging, but it's more like a plead.
Nah, my dad said if a nigga gotta ask for anything twice, it's begging. Ladies, do y'all think like this begging? Ladies, do y'all like begging? Men too, I guess. Like in the comments, tell us know if y'all like begging and shit. I think girls do like that though. Somebody wanted me to beg earlier, and I told them something I can't say on YouTube. I'm sorry, Keith. I should have liked that.
How you good? I thought this was a really good song. I definitely agree with everything everybody said here. It definitely gives a neo soul vibe. It definitely gives intimacy. It definitely gives vulnerability. Even his facial expression while he's singing it, it's almost like unsure and exposed. Like he's not sure how people are going to respond to it. It's kind of like he's looking away. He's not staring into the camera. He's not giving you selective eyes. He's looking down. You know what I mean? It's just not giving confidence. And sometimes telling people how you really feel and leaving yourself open and vulnerable is not a confident thing to do. I do like the lighting and the way it was shot. I do kind of wish they stayed more on the crispier side of these shots because when they go into like full 4K, it is some clean fucking shots. But I do understand the nostalgia purpose. For nostalgia purposes, the VCR mix or the karaoke S-type vibe with the words going across the screen as he's singing. I definitely think that's a good look, a good vibe. It says a lot, like this is his first solo song, and it's really just him. It's not even, I don't even think we see a full body shot of him. It's just everything from like the chest up. Like very in your face, very, read his eyes, read his mannerisms, read his facial expressions. It's definitely one of those situations where they kind of want to make you feel like he's singing to you or you're there with him. Kind of like to answer that question that Nick asked Jared, I can understand this because there are some times in a relationship where like it just kind of ended and I'm a person of closure, so I like to have that. What?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, not for you. You say it all the time. But so like sometimes asking questions that are difficult and uncomfortable, and kind of put me in a vulnerable position, have to happen for me in order to get like the closure that I need. And that's kind of what this almost seems like. I'm not sure the context of what he wrote this for or why, what was going on with him. I don't know, but it turned out to be a pretty good song. The thing that surprised me the most was his vocal range within the song. Yes, we know he can sing. Yes, we know he has a great range, but the vocal range on display here, as a matter of fact, the way it was constructed and orchestrated, kind of the high notes, but they weren't like power notes. They were soft, very sensual. This is just one of those good low lights, ambiance candles, sort of vibes where you just kind of just put it on, melt away on the couch. Smoke a L if that's what you do, or have a drink or just chill and relax. Maybe one of those Sunday night songs before you kind of have to get ready to mentally prepare yourself for the Monday bullshit. Something to throw on there. I didn't know if I was gonna like the song. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about a slow song because I do remember like a couple days ago I was like, man, I hope it ain't no slow song. I want each one of them to come out the gate with a punch, but what's a punch? You know what I mean? So for V, this is definitely, a bald, fierce rear and back from the ankle punch. And it's a good John. And like if the rest of his album is like this, then it definitely sets himself apart from what the others have put out so far, which I guess is the idea. But I'm anxious to see what else he has.
Yeah, this was interesting too because like just looking at it, again, he barely gives anybody like eye contact. Everything is kind of like a Southwest no look. It's kind of almost just on the.
Like he's looking at somebody.
Yeah, he'll
Like,
glance.
what if they think this is ass?
Yeah, which what?
But that's also the vulnerability to be an artist.
This is true.
Steve.
But yeah, man, I do think this is highlighted by his vocals and just by his presence and everything. And I'm interested to hear everything that's on the album and see kind of how it all melds together. This is interesting too, because I do agree with you, Keith, on the type time where everybody's solo joint can't be like a turn up joint or can't be, on the same type time.
Could be good though.
It could be, but I feel like, people gonna want to differentiate themselves from like each other and just do something in a different wheelhouse, as opposed to everybody kind of having the same exact song when they come out. So like, I didn't expect him to come out, with like a Set Me Free or a 7 or, anything along the lines of that. This is pretty much in line with what I thought I was going to get from him. I am interested to see what the rest of the album is. If it's gonna be like some more R&B type stuff. If you do get any turn ups on there, if he raps or does anything else on there as well. But it's a good outing. I'm interested to see a live too for this. That's what I want to get into. Anything else you want to do?
He seems very mature in this performance. Not to say that he's not, but like from a personality standpoint, he can't be like the goofball of the group. But in this performance, he seems very, very like grown and mature. Like you're watching him age on stage. I like it.
Anything else?
No, I'm great.
Can I give an uncensored take?
No.
Okay.
Jump in the comments. Tell us how y'all felt about this. Before y'all do that, make sure y'all are subscribed on your burner account. Also, for more content like this, jump on the Patreon. We got exclusive BTS content up today. The Stretchy Tie stuff is up on there. Bon Voyage and a whole bunch of other stuff. We ain't new to this. We true to this. The best reactors on the fucking planet. Make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all can enjoy V while we get out of here. We gonna holla at y'all. Peace. Proud of you, V. Do your thing, bruh. I'm surprised that wasn't your tape, but you did this.